Hello everyone, and welcome back to Megafor ReFantazio, episode 10. On the last episode, we found a sad Maria dwelling on the fact that her father had died, which the king owed, but anyway, we'll be continuing on. Apparently, we're gonna have to fight, like, some guy for an award in a tournament so we can get the attention of Louise. You're going to accept that bounty on Heisme, right? Let's go ask the recruiter. No, what's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me, are you actually thinking of participating in the tournament for the throne? Oh, the audacity of the youth. That's rich, a mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of as king. The idea makes me sick to my stomach. The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Louise dare to. Hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. Suppose he's a candidate too. Why do you look like that guy we saw with Hulkenberg's social link? Hey, would it be alright if we accepted the bounty for the contract for Heisme? Heisme? Sure you can handle that. We can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. I mean, all my stuff's here, so... Of course! Going alright? Either that or you just scream. Head to Martira. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
Let's call it
100,000. Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
Voice acting.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well.
So you just not
Never
gonna
mind
tell
that.
her.
Have
She's
you
gonna
found
be
us a
like...
kingly carriage?
When she finds out, she's gonna be like, You knave! You've hold us yet again! Oh my god, Stroll. You know, they called me Hulkenberger a few episodes ago, but they should just called you Stroll the Hoe.
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it?
Ugh, doing that
The
cross-eyed
vessel
thing
itself
again.
is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Huh? What?
Though
What?
it's only my bond
Huh?
of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be
Wow.
seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Yeah, I mean, that only makes
Still, you
sense.
didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
I mean, I completely wasn't. Yeah, that's probably why you hoe us all the time. Oh, come on.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow.
Let's rest.
Should probably stay inside and rest today. I wonder what kind of crowd is going to be at the opening ceremony tomorrow. Thinking about it has me a little excited. So I guess I'm just going to bed.
Now then.
Our preparations seem to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive overtuned uncertainty. Never mind, forgive my mutterings. Just please do not be surprised, no matter what we're presented with. She gonna hoe us, bruh.
Hey,
I asked Babine for a map of Martyra, and she gave me one from Dria's personal effects. It covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but a military map always has more details. Babine continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals. The bed is simple but clean. It's time to rest.
Good night.
Rest well.
Can I come in?
What's wrong? Can't sleep? Wanna read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss
Good?
Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh, Fabian. You don't have to worry. I won't tell her. It's the same
alright.
thing.
I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise. Wait for me. It's a
It's
promise.
a promise.
All right. Promise? The
Yep.
next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
Sure.
This one's important.
Promise and returns.
I never
Alright.
got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain,
Bye.
may I have a moment?
Good night.
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Need to release some stress?
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it. That's putting it mildly. You truly are devoted to him. That's putting it mildly.
That's putting it mildly.
Unfortunately, 'tis a vice I may never escape. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I do. Not really. When you got thrown out? When you got me thrown out?
I remember your stunt getting me flung in the wastes.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, why didn't we ever talk about that?
Yet I wonder,
But I guess we needed to get
how could a simple
like
book
8,
have
9, 10
possibly
hours
stunned
into the
them so?
game to question
Do you
it,
mind
huh?
if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream, 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Yeah, but His Highness so agrees. But whatever, I mean...
Time marches on.
Let's save His
The age of
Highness,
the new
right?
king draws nearer.
Even if he agrees. Or are you talking about him? If you're talking about him, then whatever, but... Oh. 2D cutscene.
Judah!
Lady Juna!
Bro, who are you? Like, you just randomly popped out of nowhere and now, like, you the main character or something, bruh. You got a big-ass forehead. Juna. A month with an at the end. Creative. Alright, here we go. Step on my way to the station. Like... What is he going on about? Alright, sounds like Ron and the family. Oh yeah! We don't care! Ah, why do I look like a predator right there? Look at how her like hairline is slicking back on that forehead though. Are those highlights? Why does this game seem like less medieval or like whatever time period it's supposed to be like? As it goes on. Like you got like dogs and like all type of stuff.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
We definitely getting
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
He gonna try and take something later. You can tell. He's not even looking directly at anything. He about to die? What's going on?
Complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venue. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Ah, the secret bad guy, probably. Honestly, there has to be a reason the king died, cause like, he still holds Rias, like.
No great ambition.
Didn't they imply that too? Like, I was talking about that in the other episode. I'm betting it. Prediction come true.
And to safeguard our land from the threats beyond.
Like, one of the only predictions I have, like, grounds
This
on.
chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the crown theocracy, Master Giddo!
Oh, join your rock with
only
Elfians.
in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
You don't fear God! You don't fear me!
How many horses do the Sanctus have?
Sit down, nobody said you.
Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
Where's Brigitte? I'm trying to blast something on her face. What? I said I need some toothpaste?
Alright, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry.
Well,
He's definitely paying
more
attention.
XP.
He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless.
Wait, am I gonna be able to change archetypes? If not, Hogenberg Hogue.
Him?
Maybe.
So he was one of Luis's men.
Unless he unlocked a new move, which
fallen king
hopefully would be an attack.
and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power.
God. Louise.
It's not quite
You
all
got a
the
game for
contenders,
like.
but let's get on with the
I don't
introductions.
know.
The great liberal merchant
Is Louise
Roger
like
Ward.
the Diggy of this game or
By war,
something?
by
Like,
conquest,
what's
by
going
right,
on?
It's Rudolph Kraus.
Like, you got a game
More
for
the
like.
Gauntlet Runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden.
Like
Sure to be
weird feminine
popular by
purple
pledging
hair
free drinks
dudes
for
or
life.
something? What's going
It's
on with
Loveless
that?
O'Shea.
This
Up
is the
next
second
in the
one
beautiful
in a
and
row.
deposing the hideous, it's
Just
Milo
meat munching you.
Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has
It's
some
like I
even
want
bigger
Gallic.
problems.
I didn't say anything.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Elgin boy? Me. An elder? Get your...
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Get your neck. Alright, everybody's
The ride you
racist.
applied with still hasn't arrived.
I forgot.
And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey!
You filthy fucking elder. Hey, that wasn't necessary.
Nitwit! What is he doing?
You good? No. Stop.
So, contestants,
Oh,
are
2D
you
cutscene
ready?
again. I guess these don't use any of my console power because, like, my PS4 immediately stopped making noise.
Found your behave!
What is that? Indian dude or something?
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Whoa!
What?
What the heck is that?
How did you not get dust in your
For
eyes?
a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Huh? Yeah.
I'd call that a full roster.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go, prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne.
I might take an
Let the
extra day
games
to edit this
begin.
episode, honestly.
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
Whoa, what's he doing? Oh, he's just letting us ride.
Fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
Calico, that's my job. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but I only considered this part of my mission to aid the pranks.
Just a sec.
Whoa! What's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her alone, the main road, King? The others seem to be doing just as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. You look like Tinkerbell. Now, let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What's happening right now? Is this gonna be like the thing from Final Fantasy VII?
Let's see.
We wanna go to a place called Martira. Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south.
This...
Wow!
Down to Martira, eh? Unstrap legs. Oh, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about. 4 days and 3 nights? That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Bally good! Now since those britches chaps, full steam ahead to Martira, Old Castle Town. Sorry, slipped my tongue a little bit there.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Damn, I didn't know that! I'm dropping your asses off right now!
Money?
Damn it, Crawl, you hold us
The
again.
money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket.
Good, Straw?
It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Sounded a little like saucy.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Is it safe?
Is this really safe?
Fast enough to make you edge your waders, eh? I know. She's the quickest I've ever built. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man
Right?
is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
Yeah, I forgot all that lore. So, Ischias have, wings. Now, what is up with, like, his mustache connecting to his, sideburns and stuff?
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Going back in time to another place.
Nioras? Are you there? Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
Something a little interesting about the way Hulkenberg's hacking here.
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
It was specially made for His Highness,
well.
yes. Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
You good? What?
Good
Okay. And why are you hammering anyway? Over there working your ass off like a knave. Huh? Dig it? Knave? Because you're...
The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nioras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
I'm really just trying to buy this hoe, but yeah, sure.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Chill. Fuck.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner 'Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and...
Uh-oh, he got a little suspicious look in his face.
And now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Okay, true. Got me there. Yeah, you got me there, Goku.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
Yeah, but we're gonna ride with him anyway.
But 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
And it's also rickety and tricky and looks like it could fall apart at any moment, so, you know, that ain't really much of a flex, but, you know, keep dashing your head up. Make that hairline go all the way back.
I think. Maybe.
Looks like Zelda Breath of the Wild rangs on the back of there.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I'm chilling. If we die, we die. It's better than nothing. I think we can count on him.
Better than no support at all, isn't it?
Besides, lad, you'll not find a faster machine than this.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilhaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing, we just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
It sounds impossible. All of you are trash.
We've got to. And this could be our chance.
It was supposed to sound meaner than that.
I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back.
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Planned by Scroll, does it?
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic, oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll get used to him like in 5 seconds. Let's be real. It's not gonna take that long to get used to. Ooh. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and more, and interact with him. Let's visit the engine room first. First, take your time and have a look around your way here.
Oh, yeah?
I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. I want to see what the engine room's like. Alright, let's continue. So, I guess we're gonna look around here, right? Oh, I thought you could run for a sec. So there are supposed to be activities and stuff, right? But still, while books lined up, backed it. Whoa! It's probably like, whoa, you can actually see it moving too? Alright, that is pretty cool. Red dot.
This?
You know what makes this thing run?
Hello?
First time on a Gauntlet Runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me! Looks like that pipe's in here too. Call the Runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet Runners use magma crystals to fuel them to run. You see. Used to be you take your life in your hands when you traveled to Winds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made from zero momentum loss, even in the roughest terrain. Among other things, I modified this craft with a bit more zipping speed, another step closer to my dream. What step? Long story, my girl. Best sold to attack the audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, There's still plenty, the old girl says that's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. You will continue towards your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. So can I, like, increase archetype stuff in here? Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help improve your virtues. So anyway, the choice is yours. Ooh, didn't realize how long it's been since we took a well-earned break. What are you trying to do?
Oh, hey!
Laundry's really piling up, huh? Like it or not, you're a candidate, so you have to have clean clothes. I, of course, wash my clothes every day, so I literally sparkle. Okay, everyone, we are back. I just had to, it's like 2 days later or something. Honestly, I just got, tired of, playing, but, we're back, so I think we're just hanging around, right?
What now?
So, I wonder if I can check, some of the stuff that, the team attacks or whatever. I wonder if I can check that out. First aid. Weak HP and recovery. We've done all that, and that's all you come with. I don't know about that, I don't know about that. Heavy physical damage. Now the problem with Hulkenberg is right now, all she can do is seize attacks. I guess. I mean, the only thing we can really do is
Now, where was
we can try and go to more, and we can try and get something from another archetype and apply it to her, correct? But I don't know if we even have anything good. So what is it? So let's inherit a skill for Hulkenberg. Let's see. Oh wait, no, we gotta have the knight inherit a skill. Alright, so these are the attacks. Weak, 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 weak. Slash. Strike, we're not doing that.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, all we can do is
This calls for greater measures.
Because, if we're not able to do any synthesis with Warrior, then at least we'll have a weak slash. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can really do for that. So, we're just gonna move on, I guess. And I guess we'll try and talk to everybody else. We're not checking nothing. I really just want to move this episode along. I think we recorded 40 minutes of this. Did we see this cutscene before? Okay, I guess we could read a book or whatever. I don't really like the pacing of this. Appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Seems like a book that'll really expand the mind. Wanna read it together over by the window? Yeah. Like, I feel like they set it up like we were about to fight that thing. To be honest with you, I realized something. There are many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. There are many things I've learned since we started traveling together. You've matured. Same here, the world is vast.
That's right.
Same for me. You can comprehend, huh? There's so much one needs to first-hand see to comprehend. Hey, Takashi. Yeah, I know we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. I hear you. Sounds like fun. Maybe I'll write a book about it. I won't. Right. Sounds like fun. Yeah, Lex. I don't know where we go, but I'm looking forward to it already. Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? Teach me more, always encourage me, helping me play.
Well then.
I'll be happy as long as you keep cheering me on. That's all you want? Well, I can do that no problem. That's what I'm good at. Hey ho, let's go. Hey, all the way. What do you think? Was that good? I know I don't have any enthusiasm in my voice at all, but this conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. It describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I'd like to visit it someday. Feel my imagination has expanded after conjuring various ideas with Galaxy.
Alright.
There's still more left to read in this book for next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land, protecting...
Whoops. I think my nicks are healed up, so like tomorrow I can finally shave. Oh my god, really, bruh? I'm not gonna lie, I don't like, can we just move on with the actual game? Like, I feel like we were building up to find a boss and now we're like randomly just like doing nothing. Like, what was the point of waiting all those days then? At night, the vast wilderness outside is encompassed in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels in the next morning. While at encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the gauntlet runner like usual. But you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days until we reach Maria, or whatever that was called. Our first time tapping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kinda excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some more time relaxing with someone? Like me, perhaps? You're an insect gathering by the campfire. Oh hey, apparently you can eat these nasty, mushy little bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg's bitch ass anyway, she stinks like booty hole though. I should try and catch one. I caught one of the bugs gathered by the campfire. When it's my turn to cook, I should use it as an ingredient. No thanks. What's up? Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as you're going to get. I'm not up to much. Try to keep me company for a while. No, bitch, nigga. Fuck out my face. You burned that bridge a long time ago. You burned that bridge a long time ago. It will never be the same between us. Ew, I didn't realize how long it's been since we took a well-earned break. Hey, what are you trying to do there? Supporters, rare activities, never mind. If we can level Straw up, yeah, we'll try. Cause out of everyone he eats, it the most. Yeah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the ideal appeals, might we talk a bit? By recalling the past? No.
Be well.
So, I don't even know, just really gonna like entry stuff, but we will try and talk with Straw, right? The annoying thing about you know, this kind of stuff too is like,
alright then.
It just like really screws up like the pacing.
Let's head there right away.
Cause like, you just don't know like what's gonna be in an episode. And you want it to be a good episode, right?
Hey.
Alright, bruh. Let's talk with you, Straw. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to edit this video too majorly. But I guess I have to.
No then.
So, next up is Martira. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I once thought that magic like this only exists in heroic times of the long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power isn't everything. They had no allies. They lost to a greater power.
What's that about?
Power isn't everything.
I see.
I see. As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Grass is green! Moreover, we got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we got allies who share these abilities as well, and a bunch of people who carry my whole ass. Yay! If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. I felt my imagination grow as strong I discussed the challenges ahead of us. If I hear, and now as we cross over the meadow, I'm skipping it. I don't even give a, like, come on. Come on now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. You good, bro? Never too early for bed. But no, what you talking about?
Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer.
What's up with you, Straw?
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust the sleeping quarters more than it exceeded your expectations, yeah.
True.
They were better than I feared considering how tiny they are, but I have a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving the arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast. But, just keep an eye on the road, okay, near us? We arrive in Martira in 2 days, huh? Martira. We arrive in Martira. Okay, I think I got it down. I don't. I'm just yapping, but I probably do.
All right, then. Go.
Bro, I don't care about none of that. Wanna make something? If so, we should try and have everyone teach us their culinary special. Okay, I guess I can make this. Two below meat, pristine clear wire wing, red grass.
Let's check.
Just in case. Actually, this straw one to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Got it.
Quality meat like this is delicious on its own, but if you prepare it with a little effort applied to the right places, it can taste even better. Do you put sauce on your meat, Straw? Huh? What do you mean by that? I don't know. I don't know, Straw. You got a little sauce in your step. A little sauce in my step. I mean, I do like sauce. You could even call me a little saucy, but I mean, yeah, I don't know, Straw. Why you got that thing around your neck with your hands on your hips? I have no idea what you mean. I mean, I do like saucy stuff, like I am quite saucy. I do like meat. I do like putting sauce on my meat, but come on. Yeah, alright, Straw. To echo something I've heard anyway. In other words, we can't just haphazardly toss things together. Proven combinations of ingredients will win the day. Yeah, okay. I began preparing the food with Straw.
Got it?
Heat control makes all the difference with meat. Ready! This is the moment we've been waiting for. We must strike a perfect balance between delicate and bold. Where are those saying sorry again? Like takoyaki sticks or something. Ooh, with all that done, we're nearly to the finish line. I wouldn't be so extracting if this was just my dinner, but when you cook for others, you got to give them your very best. I feel like a housewife. It looks amazing! Even by the sight alone, I know this will be delicious. It's red grass roasted bedough. That aroma really whets the appetite, doesn't it? Yeah, dude! Strong Eye cleaned up the plate. Time really flew. I'm really gonna have to edit this.
We could stop for a break.
This is probably gonna come out like at the middle of the day. Ahoy, break time chums! There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma, And still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage. As
Whoops! I didn't realize that was Otto. My fault. Well, it's actually their fault, but, you know, gaslighting. Myself. Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? I mean, you don't really have a choice, but shall we? Whoa! This place looks cool. Oh, wow! It's so pretty!
That's...
It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red. Is that a song or something? I don't know. People put red in a lot of songs, but... Nah!
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a giant tree located somewhere within the country, whose color shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. Why does this remind me of like Final Fantasy VII? How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magma in the air here. Like that announcer guy said. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off magma. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nearest pulled out a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Nearest, how'd you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy! Meki, man, what? Meki Kulos, man, that word, documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a cheat shape. You giving it to me? Wasn't it for research? All the pertinent information I need has been etched into my very mind. I can make do without the sketch itself. Tree of Prophecy drawing. I received Nearest research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and to accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. We could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in the Grand Trash, you give this drawing to Maria. Huh? A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't the fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Delica's the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking. Not at all, Prayer.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight is rotting my wisdom.
Alright.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Rockden Camp. I wonder what kind of place Martyra is. Ooh.
well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened. Alright. Let's talk with Hulkenberg. This power we've awoken to. I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious about all these forms we've taken on. Each has their own unique aspects, but one tiny bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? Cool.
Certainly.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I will not speak on how they look per se, though they are quite spiffy. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware that power lurking within them. Is that not again the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it's also so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come, though my imagination is increased, because she ain't talking about nothing based in reality. Just think. It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Hulkenberg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Cutscene.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green.
I ain't gonna lie, Gallica, I'm trying to get in that tight little berry hole.
It's so bumpy.
That'd be the change in terrain.
What did you just say?
To let the suspensions get used to hard ground.
Nothing.
Must be nice.
Don't let the savior side come out. Oh, dang, we crashed?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
We fighting. Whoa. So we got enemies. The way Hulkenberg was talking, I think that like the designs were vastly different or something.
Sanctism will reign!
Are they fighting each other? Let's get out of here, let's go!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Yeah?
Prominent
They fighting each other?
Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fail shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet run.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to hold each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
I mean, let's just have somebody on lookout and make sure that like one of these like bitches don't like try and like, you know, take out our gauntlet runner and then let's get out of here. We don't gotta worry about that.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Such a random decision. I don't fucking know, bruh. I low-key want you both, but you know, that wouldn't be totally authentic, I guess. I don't know. I don't really think it matters too much either way, because like, the whole point of this game is to meet Louise, so like, why would Louise really care, like, if we get this, but, you know. And I know we're gonna, like, meet Louise right after this, right, so. But, you know, just, for, like, we can probably level up from this,
Let's give
so.
Liddell a hand here.
You know.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
We're gonna get an enemy, but, you know, whatever. We're gonna get experience, too.
Agreed. Let us ride to Glidell's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Glidell! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now.
Come on, Stroll. Stay on topic.
You're a candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Oh
So
my god.
In God's name, be thou punished.
Ooh. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. You don't want to play with God like that. Chill out. You can chill. Okay, we're getting back in. Oh.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place.
Yeah, okay.
Fame you seek. You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
Oh, shut the fuck up,
but it's a
yeah,
touch more
damn.
complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
Nigga, you look like a shake monkey.
Your
God
petty
damn.
bruises are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Nigga been eating ass with them black lips. Come on, bro.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Let's go!
Freeze! In the name of justice! Ah! Perhaps not.
You say I'm a hoe? I don't care though.
Don't forget about the petrification
I'm just trying to
magic!
figure out like what the weakness is.
I will usher you to his side.
Don't forget about the
I won't hold
petrification
back.
magic!
Lightning! In the name of justice! No holding back! Hack and slash!
Observe the enemy.
Knight!
Not now.
Allies, together! Knight!
Witness the power.
Why did that do?
What could you hope to achieve?
Am I crazy or did that do more damage than the thing Straw did?
Kneel before him.
Nothing.
They hit hard.
Really?
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean...
With healing
Plus
power.
me.
I can't. I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
By the
Hulkenberg's guard
sworn
is down.
oath of knighthood.
Come!
Not now.
Let us fight as one,
Gaho?
with blade in hand! I strike with conviction!
Resistance is futile! What could you hope to achieve? This is God's judgment!
We're both badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Everyone,
Stroll!
forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on his feet!
This should work.
Is anyone else getting tired of what? Why is Stronger only...
Are you prepared? Perhaps not. Give me your aid. No holding back.
But is anyone else getting like kind of tired of like
Tougher than I thought.
how this game is
More resilient than I expected.
I don't know, like I feel like this game, like I'm really getting tired of like not having that great of attack options, not having that great of defense options, not having that great of like healing options. What am I supposed to do? Just grind? Like I don't... Grinding in this game is like very, very, very slow, bro. To even like gain abilities and stuff. So it's just like... And it's like, because of, like, you level up twice when you level up once, right? You have like your archetype that levels up, and then you have your character that levels up, so... I feel like they might have extended it a little, cause like, it's kinda tough to level up in this game.
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Get in there!
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded! Someone heal her!
So is there any way I can just not fight this? Cause we aren't ready for it.
Not this. Comrade, lend me your strength.
Clearly.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Too
spot.
early to go to his
Come
side.
forth, royal soul. I won't hold back. We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Behold my power!
After me.
Oh.
Magic.
It's too early to go to his side.
Behold, we stand together.
Fuck it, bro. Alright.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Right.
We're looking good
Come on.
here.
I shall fight as the... Let's make an
Nope.
end of it. Warrior.
Loki.
Joel, you gotta aim better than
By the
that!
sworn oath of knighthood.
What we have to do is hope that Saul gets a
petrification
critical
magic.
Know your
with this
place. Peasants!
I call upon royal power within.
Joel, you gotta aim better than that!
Is everyone all right?
maybe.
Don't forget about the
I'm counting on
petrification
Now,
magic!
what's the play? Warrior. Hack and slash.
Right on target!
By the sworn
Nice one,
oath of
Stroll.
knighthood.
Behold, we stand together.
Counting on you.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Know
weak
your
spot!
place. Peasants!
Take this.
I will
Oh.
usher
All
you to
yours.
his side.
What? No, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that.
It's nothing.
What could you hope to achieve? I won't lose.
He knows we can't attack him!
Oh my god, bruh.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
We're looking good here.
In the name, I shall vanquish evil.
Hit it first time.
You gotta aim better than
Nope.
Observe the enemy.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not gonna talk until I beat this boss.
that! Forget about the petrification magic! magic!
We're looking good here.
Expose
Are you prepared?
You gotta aim better than
By the
that!
sworn oath of knighthood.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
We're looking good here.
In the name, warrior! Hack and slash!
Right on target!
Observe the
Nice
enemy.
one,
Join with me.
All right, let's go!
Got them right in their
Let's stay
weak
calm.
spot.
I'm counting on you.
I can't afford to. Warrior!
This can't be done
Sanctism
yet.
is supreme.
What could you hope to achieve?
Bloody hell!
Kneel before him.
Badly
Damn
wounded.
it!
Can anyone heal him? He knows we can't attack. Together! He's toying with us.
To him.
Stroll
I'll
can't
show you
take
the
anymore.
essence of me.
Someone heal him!
We can do that.
Helpful as ever.
Stroll!
Witness
save
me,
Sap's
brethren.
defenses.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down!
Is everyone all right? Join with me. Not this skill. I defer to
Captain,
you.
I won't
got
hold
your
back.
defenses down.
Nice!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening,
What could you
Captain.
hope to achieve? What could you hope to achieve?
Let's try this.
Thanks.
Captain,
Know
they've got
your
your defenses
place.
down.
Peasants!
This should help.
Vile arts.
Let's go.
My power!
Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the
That's
play?
your opening, Captain.
Warrior!
Hack and slash!
Right on target.
Let's go.
Nice one, Stroll.
More resilient than I expect. I would lose enough for the sake. Now!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother!
Get in there.
Oh, what?
Sanctism
You
will
are hard.
reign!
Brace yourselves.
Allies, together.
We'll team up!
Let's stay calm. Me! Nice!
You hit their weakness.
Know your
That's
place,
your opening, Captain.
peasants!
I'll cut you down!
Chance!
Show your shoes.
Sanctism will
Only
reign!
a flesh wound.
Take this!
Let us fight as one. Worthy
Damn
foe
you.
after all.
Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Behold
That's your
my
opening,
power!
Captain.
Could do with this.
I'm obliged.
Sanctism is supreme.
Take this! Sanctism will reign!
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Join with me.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate
Please
struggling is
give me the
naught.
turn. I kicked that dude
Oh,
out.
he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
What do you say? You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked arms.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
You fucking nigga. Move. Fuck out of my face with that. Are they gonna heal me up again? Heal me up if you doing this dynamic
prepared for the
cutscene stuff.
Ah, I think not, you rotter.
You carrying?
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
Yo, can y'all like heal my stuff up again if y'all gonna do this shit? Come on, I don't wanna fight this dude.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Land before the time. What? Land before time had us. Whatever that like cartoon was with the dinosaurs and stuff. Phew, he finally took the hint.
Hey, get down here.
What?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Yeah, you was. We just helped you. We ain't have to, yo. So what do you want to say before you get your job popped? Shut the fuck up. Hey, I wanted to help. Are you hurt? Guess you live to see another day, huh?
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me.
But you below me, so what you gonna do about it?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
Right?
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Listen to the gullible one.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the
Where
way
did
out
you
here?
come from?
A little...
Oh wait, he was
on the
already
road, is
here.
it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my...
Saucy?
Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an
Oh
interview.
god. Forgot that's how they pronounce that. A little privacy.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Ah, come on.
You surprised
Break
me
the
out there.
kneecaps. You
busted
good?
Godot.
You good, old man? What are you rubbing your hands having heart spewing out of your head for? Covered in white. Covered in, like, dust. Like, what's going on? Like, 73. Chill out.
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
He said, I've got nothing left to lose now.
Look here.
My favorite artist is R. Kelly.
A songstress she may be. You must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
You good?
But that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
You good?
I'd know the suspensions anyway.
Okay.
You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
Low-key show party jokes, but better than what I thought it was going to
You can't
be.
be serious. She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva. Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group,
Sabrina Carpenter got hit with a metal rod headache. Like, come on.
You're an
Yeah.
interesting little ensemble.
Look at this long ass piece of cloth to cover her forehead, but we can still tell it's big. Like,
Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
no eyebrows either.
Hey, up there!
Huh? Is that Eggman's fleet? Alright, this is gonna be annoying to edit, bruh.
An air Born? Gauntlet Runner! He's actually finished it!
That's why I thought yours was gonna be at first. Well, now it's more of a gauntlet flyer floater, huh?
Luis.
Huh?
My lord.
My Majesty!
Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
She sounds sweetie. She wants to hear.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this trap.
He's scared?
Especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Look how scary he
Glad
is,
to see
though.
Lady Juna's safe, at least.
Tough.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
Right?
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd
Yeah,
like to express
he's
my
very-
gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm a candidate. We're your supporters. Take a wild guess. Do I? Do I? Do I? Take a wild guess, little nigga. Do I say it though?
Take a wild guess. Mouth like that's gonna get you killed, kid.
Then do it! What are you gonna do?
A bold one, are you? I didn't take you for a traveling troupe of jesters.
I know Charlotte's over there like, oh my god, y'all always call me the hoe, but you're going to horse. You're going to be going to horse, and you can't blame that on me. You cannot blame that on me.
He's just another no-name candidate.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
I'll even talk and you're making me talk, like, where's the logic? You're the most yappiest one here, and Hulkenberg is tonight, so, realistically, to help you, Count Louise, to save the prince, to become king. Tell the truth, do what the game wants me to do, or suck a shit. I'm gonna tell them the truth. If they give me a truth option, I'm picking it every time. We're bound to complete secrecy when it comes to the prince, so I really share
The more you
that.
hesitate, the more suspicious you'll sound. You've got to get this right.
Should rethink. What am I really supposed to say though? That's my question. I mean,
The more you
you might see us.
I know you.
How you really mean to click out here, to be fair. To help you!
Count Luis.
So why did they give me okay, Don, you're
You
over.
fight in my name, you?
Really?
Yes.
So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without
For real?
power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
See ya!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
So did I gain anything from doing that
He
fight?
wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Better than just watching like a little
As the
bitch,
chirping
though.
birds return to their nests,
They
and the
should have
darkness
said,
claims its
move
dominion,
along our way and
the
mind our
Gauntlet Runner
business,
at last
like.
arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
Oh man. Yeah, he didn't know. He probably thinking a nasty doo so.
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Why?
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
I don't think it is.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart.
The way his like face looks so serious with his eye poking out right there makes me think he intentionally said out loud to gather our attention so we come here or something.
I'd not be floundering so
Because
much
he
if I
wants to
just
teach
had a
us something.
bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
So, this is supposed to take place in the future or something? I mean, obviously some things are like, you know, a little glamorized, but...
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
So, I'm guessing this is how, like... So, it's the story that, like, the prince is telling us that actually happened beforehand or something? Is that what's going on? They're probably gonna try and do some fourth wall type thing with that too, cause, like, they wanted me to, like, enter my name into that, and then they, like, you know, had it for, like, that one night guy or whatever. Have you seen one? Who'd you hear this from?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Camiro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
Okay. We left Naris, who's dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner. Bedtime interaction?
Time marches on, and
Nope.
the age of a new king draws nearer.
If we're just gonna, like, be prepared to fight the guy, yeah, we're gonna say definitely. So, we'll arrive in Martira this morning. Then, good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carrot should never keep up with this way. Some drag who would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avert further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Bargain, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the old man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Some nice music.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Probably that big monster that's worth 100K that we gotta hunt down, Galaga. Use that tiny fucking dust speckled brain of yours.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant. All fights have casualties. It's not my business.
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
What? Luis is a tyrant? Then, like, make myself look like I'm not on his side? That was the most neutral thing I could have said, Galaga.
Captain,
You don't even
you sure
play
we can
like
trust these
that.
strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
You've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Wow. Looks like a bug.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Is that good?
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Guess not.
'Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
Well, we already knew you were musty, so...
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great. Looks great. No.
I'm not so sure about this.
You mustn't judge by appearances. Besides, 'tis a mark of a good candidate to know all the tastes of the regions you would rule, no?
No choice, I suppose. You'll just have to bite down and pray, my friend.
I think this thing just moves on my mouth post-bite. Tastes fine, but I'm afraid to swallow it.
You're, tearing up.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Alright, man.
Would that I had time to try
They
more
prepare a
of your
special
dishes,
bowl for
but
Galaga though, so...
to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, We're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Let's see here.
There's a runner.
It's your... Let's... Here's where we are now. Let's see.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Canny. Let's save the sound together. We'll get the job done. Low key, but
Let's work together to save this town.
yeah, together, which means you help.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Anyone?
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
My eating words. Oh.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
Hulkenberg, your mouth probably smells like a morgue.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Who told you to talk?
Now, let's go.
Look at him, look at his face, he's like, really?
It's been a while.
It's been forever since we're going to meet lay up to town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay?
What now?
Can I talk with, whatchamacallit in bed? Like, I've been waiting for another scene with, like, Gallagher or whatever.
Alright then.
Got a moment?
Okay, where's the bed? Bye, Straw. What do you guys say? Finally, free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice to sleep in an inn, isn't it? Runner isn't so bad.
Yeah. Right?
I can see the monsters. I will.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on.
Alright, everyone, that'll have to do it for this episode of MEATLOVERS ReFantazio. So, this is an hour and 19-minute recording. Let me check, like, how long was the other stuff I had, just so, like, I can check, like, how much I'm gonna have to edit of this real quick. 52 minutes, hopefully this is gonna be like an hour and 40 minutes, but it might end up being like maybe 2 hours, cause I know I don't have that much to cut out. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed this episode, and hopefully the next episode will have some finally happen. I was kind of low energy because, like, you know, episode wasn't particularly interesting, you know, it was just kind of like, I don't know, the pacing was kind of weird for me, and like, I don't know, bro, like, it was alright, but I don't know. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this episode, though, and I will see you all next time on the next fantabulous episode of MEATLOVERS ReFantazio, episode 11.